Hello student. In today's lecture we will see what is the electromagnetic relay. Okay, so it is a on and off switch, works on a electromagnetic attraction principle, uses magnetic flux to open and close the contacts. Okay, so this is one basic figure of electromagnetic relay. uh, the main part of the circuit is the coil and energizing coil, which is founded on one metallic rod. Okay, so coil is supplied by using the supply voltage, and here some arrangement for the opening and close the contacts. Okay, so starting from here. Okay, starting from here, this is some air gap provided. This is a yoke. Okay, and then we have a magnetic flux here. Okay, so this is the magnetic flux. Okay, then we have a armature. Okay, so this is a armature pivot, and this structure is moving structure. Okay, so this can be moved, and by moving this structure we will make and break the contacts. Okay, so these are the movable contacts. Okay, and these are two are the fixed contact. Okay, so when normally open and normally close contact, and this is a common contact. Okay, so when the this is normally open contact. Okay, so upper contact is a normally open, and the lower contact is a normally closed. Okay, so we connect these 2 points from external for taking the function of relay. Okay, so whenever this coil is get a current such that it actuates the armature. Okay, due to the magnetic flux, then this what does this structure, what does this structure, it will move this common contact to the upper part. Okay, so when this upper part is touch with the common point, then it will create it will give the signal to the circuit breaker that the circuit breaker needs to open, because there are some type of fault is occurring in the system. Okay, so this is one basic structure for electromagnetic relay. Okay, so main parts are coil, magnetic core, moving and fixed contact, and moving armature. Two types of contact operation are carried out. One is the initial position normally closed, and initial position normally open. Okay. Okay, so there are two type of coil. One is a attracted armature type of relays, in which it is a further divided in a hinge armature type relay, moving coil type relay, balanced beam type relay, polarized moving iron type relay, and a plunger type relay. Okay, and last one is a reed type relay, and last one is induction relays, in which we have a induction disc type relay, induction cup relay. Okay, so what is the operation principle? Respond to AC and DC both quantity. For a DC relays, the electromagnetic force remain constant. Force F is equal to K I DC square. And for AC relays, the electromagnetic force varies, because quantity is varying with the frequency. So current is varying nature, and in DC we have a constant current. Okay, but in case of AC, we have a variable current, so our force will be varied force. Okay, instantaneous force consists of two components. First component is independent of time, and second is a dependent on time. Okay, so we have a two component. You can see here in the formula of AC current, we have a two component. First component is a constant, and second one is a varying with the frequency. Okay, total electromagnetic force pulsates at double frequency. Due to pulsation, armature vibrates at a double power frequency, produces hum, noise, sparking, and undesirable make and break of relay contacts. Okay, so Now, what is the hinge type armature type relay? Energized by AC or DC actuating quantity. Armature of electromagnet rotates around a pivot. Uh, Total electromagnetic force consistor remains constant for DC relay and pulsate double frequency for AC relay. Okay, so the, these are the simple arrangement how hinge armature type relay are look like. Okay. Shaded pole structure overcomes the difficulty of vibration, hum, and noise. Okay, so if we have a difficulty like vibration, hum, and noise in a AC relay, then we can use the shaded pole structure to overcome all the difficulties. Okay. Then we have a magnetic core is split in a two part copper thick band or a few ton of thick wires. Coil is wounded on one part and flux in both core section is 90-degree apart, and a total armature flux does not pulsate. Okay. VA button is low, and it is about 0.08 watt at pickup for a single contact relay and 0.2 watt at pickup for a four contact relay. Okay, it is an instantaneous relay, a very high speed operation. It has a less than 5 millisecond time and use as a auxiliary relays, flags, slave relays, alarm, and ancillary semaphores. Okay. Then we have a moving contact type relay. So it is energized by DC actuating quantity used for AC actuating quantities in a conjunction with rectifiers. So here we cannot directly supply the AC quantity. We have to rectify first it and then we give it to bed. Give it to the relay. Okay, so two types of construction use. One is a rotary moving coil type, and second one is a axially a moving coil type. Okay, so rotary moving coil type construction has a coil is mounted on a non-magnetic former. Coil is placed between poles of permanent magnet. Moving coil assembly carries an arm that closes the contact. Torque is produced due to the interaction of field of permanent magnet and that of the coil. Okay, so axially moving coil type construction is a wounded on a cylindrical former suspended horizontally. Coil has only axial moment and more sensitive than the rotary moving coil. Okay, so you can see the figure of moving coil type of relay. Here we have a input, then here we have a coil, moving coil. Okay, so this contact will make and break when this coil when this coil is get rotated. Okay, so around this we have a permanent magnet. Okay. So this is the another type of construction of a moving coil construction. Okay. Operating type of relay is a 10 to 20 millisecond and very delicate to handle. Okay, then we have a beam balanced beam type relay in which it is energized by AC or DC actuating quantity. Being carry two electromagnetic magnets at its end. One is designed to produce operating torque and second is designed to produce a remaining torque. Okay, beam remains horizontal under normal condition. It operates when the operating torque exceeds the restraining torque. Okay. Then we have a polarized moving iron type relay energized by DC or AC quantity. Okay, so it is a type. This is the basic figure for the polarized moving iron type relay. Okay, use the permanent magnet for polarization, and permanent magnet produce a flux in addition to main flux. More robust in operation. Operating time of relays 2 to 50 millisecond, and polarization increases the sensitivity of relay. Okay, so this is the relay polarization of relay. Polarization relay, in which we have a coil here. Okay, and here we have a permanent magnet. Okay, so when coil is gets energized, this moving contact will make and break the contact. Okay, to the trip circuit. Then we have a plunger type of relay. energized by AC or DC actuating quantity. Iron plunger moves in or out of the solenoid to make and break the contact. Okay, so you can see the here we have an input, here we have an input. Okay, and this coil is wounded around the plunger. Okay, so when the and this is the core. Okay, so whenever the current is exceeds its limit, then what happened? This is the moving contact. Okay, and this is the fixed contact. Okay, to the trip circuit. So when the this coil is gets excited, this plunger will move upward or downward, and it will make and break the contact. Okay, so this is two contacts, and when this plunger is going inward direction, at that time this contact will make, and it will give the signal to the trip circuit. Okay, so becomes absolute obsolete as it draws more current. Okay, reed type relay energized by DC actuating quantity. Coil and nickel iron strips are sealed in a closed glass capsule. Okay, magnetic field produced causes a reeds to close the contact, and heavy duty relays contact carrying a 2 kilowatt at 30 ampere maximum current, and its operating time is around 1 to 2 millisecond. Okay, so this is the construction for a reed type. Okay, so in reed type relay, we have a glass structure, glass capsule. Okay, we have a glass capsule, and within the glass capsule we have a contact, reed contact. Okay, and this contact will, if contact will is made, or you can say that when the coil current is exceeds the its pickup value, then at that time this reed contact will make, and due to this it will create a trip signal to the trip circuit. Okay, so design consideration, contacts, limited contact resistance, reduce contact wear, and made up of gold. Gold allows platinum, silver, and pendulum. Okay, so this is for the attracted armature type relays. Design. What is the design consideration? So contacts of the relay should be limited contact resistance, reduce contact wear. Material should be such that it reduce the contact wear, and made up of, sometimes made up of gold. Gold allows platinum, silver, and palladium. Okay, bearings, single ball bearing, multi ball bearing, and pivot jeweler, because we have to use the bearing for, because we have a one moving structure. Okay, either it is a contact structure which are moving, or either any type of structure which is moving type need a bearing. Okay, modern relays uses a spring mounted wells. Hinge armature relay uses a knife edge bearings. It normally operates many contacts. Okay, mechanical parts includes magnetic core, mechanical fixtures of core, yoke, and armature. Magnetic parts are made of soft iron or low carbon steel, and relay coil rating is restricted to 5 ampere to 220 volt. Termination and housing, magnetic core, armature, and base is insulated from spring by molded blocks. Molded blocks are made up of nylon, and springs are made of stainless steel, phosphor bronze, and nickel silver or beryllium copper. Okay, so these are the all the design consideration while choosing the parts of the relay. Okay, so this is it for the chapter 1. Here we complete our chapter 1. So in chapter 1 we see the all the basic details of the relay, why relay is important in a power system, and how we can use, and also we studied the construction of the relay, types of the relay, classification of the relay, design consideration of the relay. So all the basic concepts which are required for a protection system we completed in a chapter first. So if you have any type of query related to chapter content or a video, you can definitely comment it down in a comment box. Okay, and uh, uh, in next lecture we will start our second chapter.